taking down the tent. Like we were never here. On the road again.
Oh, yes, sure. We are on that road again.
Day 9. And we just left Cherry Hill Park.
And traffic is crazy.
Anyway, we got all packed up quickly. There's even a little hole to see out the back window.
Yeah. We're doing pretty good.
We're
with
getting
the
better at
traffic,
it, I
yeah.
think. Anyways, so I wanted to tell you this story
Okay.
about this girl I met in the bathroom. So I went down, got a shower and stuff, and then as I was getting ready, these two girls came in, and so one was just talking to me. She was saying that her and her wife showed up like pretty late last night and had to set up their tent and everything. So I thought they were from like a long way away, because why else would you get there late at night?
Yeah.
So I asked where they were from. They're from Baltimore. So I was like, oh, so not far.
Yeah.
She was like, no, just like 30 minutes or so. And she was like, where are you from? And I said, Canada. And she was like, oh my God, Canada. Like, she was blown away. And I'm like, yep, we're on a road trip for a month, and this is our fourth state, and we're about to leave, and yada, yada, yada. And she was like, so wait, in Canada, they speak English? I was like, yeah. She was like, I thought it was like a whole other language. And I was like, well, English and French are the most common, but even like in Quebec, where you'll find a lot of French, and like in most of the cities, like pretty much everyone there can also speak English. It's just not their first language. She was shocked. So she was like, so you drove all the way from Canada to here? And I was like, well, so I told her the whole thing, right? Left on last Friday, drove 14 and a half hours to get to Montreal. Then we went to Vermont for a night. And she said, where's Vermont?
Okay.
I was like, just like past New York.
So how old was this girl?
She was, I don't know, but like she's married, so like not 15.
So you think in her 20s?
Yes. Definitely like early 20s.
Oh, okay.
But still, like definitely like past high school age. And I know they're teaching people down here a lot about like history and all the presidents and all the judges and
You're supposed
all
to know
the
your
things.
states.
But you gotta know Vermont is in your own country. Like, oh, anyways, it was really hard not to just drop my mouth and look at her, but I didn't. I kept it together. I made it seem like that was a perfectly normal question to come from someone from Maryland. It's not even like she's from, like, New Mexico or, like, somewhere really south.
Yeah.
Like, Vermont's not even far.
No.
No.
In 1 mile, keep left
Anyways.
I-95 through.
She was talking about how nice the park was, and so I was going to tell her, like, if you're ever looking to go further, to go camping, go to Buttonwood. But I was afraid she would ask where Pennsylvania is, so I didn't. And I really didn't want to have to try and give directions, because, you know, I don't know.
No. But, you know, some people just stick to their area. They don't really go outside their area. Even like when we were talking to that older couple yesterday
Either of the
from
2 left
Florida,
lanes.
they spoke about people in the Midwest, and they just always stay in the Midwest. Even when they travel, they only travel in those select areas.
But that don't mean that they don't know that Vermont exists.
Continue on I-495.
And then all she knew about Canada was about the wildfires.
Oh.
That was it. So she said she wanted to go there to see it. And I was like, well, I mean, it's not just, you know, everything on the sides of the road burned down. Like, in some parts of the country, sure, but, like, there were hundreds of fires this summer.
And also here in the States as well.
Yes, but I'm like, a lot of them were in Quebec, but not in areas that you're going to drive to.
And Alberta.
So I'm like, we did see one little part that was burned, and I was like, you know, it's sad, but, you know, if you're gonna go to Canada, you probably should drive through Vermont. That's what I said to her. Yeah, it's like, it's very nice there.
It is really nice there.
Anyways,
That was good advice.
I just thought it was, I thought it was a funny story. There's a Ferris wheel and sailboats.
And more crazy boats.
And yeah, you can't see it because it's all covered by highways.
This.
So here's where we are.
All the yellow.
It's all bouncy.
It's all.
Alright, so we're going to a new state here now any minute, probably.
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure we gotta be close to the border, I think.
I have no
See over
idea.
here? Yesterday it changed color and over there is green.
Okay.
So I think once we cross over
When we get in Virginia, I
whatever
think we should.
body of water this
I
is,
think we should.
that you can't see again.
This is the Woodrow Wilson Memorial Bridge.
Woodrow Wilson Memorial Bridge. And so, oh, you can see the Washington Monument from here.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
we were there. Anyways, we'll turn you back on in a bit. Bye. Maryland, Virginia.
Okay, so.
Really bad at getting that on camera.
Yeah.
Sorry. Trying to get some gas. Expect delays, all right.
Oh. There you go.
Thank you, buddy.
And it's on your side, right?
Yes, so what's wrong with that one?
Nothing. That's exactly what I was getting at. We ain't messing around here.
I don't think this is a place where we're gonna get breakfast, though.
No, probably not.
Going to our first Dunkin'. Greg's just moving the car. I don't see what all the fuss is about. Dunkin' Donuts is only okay. Tim Hortons is better.
Way better.
Mm-hmm.
By a lot.
Yeah.
They messed up the service. They messed up the order. Service wasn't great. Line was backed up. There was one lady that was pretty much running the show. A lot of staff that just didn't know what to be doing.
And Tim Hortons coffee, iced coffee, and
the bathroom's gross.
And the bathroom's gross. And their donuts are all better at Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm not sure if it has anything to do with it, but we just passed the entrance for Quantico, so now there's these weird shaped helicopters.
Yeah. Like the one I seen in Washington yesterday. I've never ever seen one like it before. They're shaped like planes, but they have two props on the wings.
And so not like...
So they can lift vertically and then fly like a plane. I guess really weird.
Yeah. Another one up there. That's 4 in the last like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Cool. It's a bit of a traffic jam today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. I'm cold.
Yeah. Feet are cold. Yeah, we were cruising pretty good. Then all of a sudden, this happened. So.
And apparently this is gonna slow us down by 13 minutes.
Yeah. Virginia, North Carolina. We think. There's no sign or anything that we can tell.
Welcome Center for Virginia.
Oh, okay, so I guess we're still in Virginia.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Yes.
Virginia. Traffic is horrible, to say the least.
On a Saturday, anyway.
Yeah. When we're moving, we're moving. And when we're not, we're not.
Well, it was showing a couple accidents up ahead, which it isn't anymore, but
Yeah.
it still slowed everything down. And also, the GPS could have taken us to a route that didn't go right to Richmond, but this does. Like, we're almost to Richmond now.
So, we're going to go through a major city, which means a lot of on-ramp and off-ramps.
It doesn't really look like it from what I looked at.
Doing a little bit of lane changing lately, trying to
figure out which one is quicker.
Well, not really quicker. Well, quicker, yes, but also safer. Because if you're going along at a high speed and then all of a sudden everybody had the brakes locked up. Yeah. Driving with all this traffic.
Traffic on the other side is not moving.
The other side is like basically, we're on a 3-lane highway going south. They're on a 3-lane highway going north. And we're moving again now, but what they're facing is what we've been going through for the last hour. I understand how people get road rage. I'm not angry about it, but I do find it a little bit annoying. Just mostly because I'm not used to this kind of driving, perhaps. So, yeah, just figured we'd complain about traffic for a little bit.
I don't think we were ever as bad as that over there, though.
No, it looks like it's completely stopped, all lanes.
Yeah, like they are. Like wheels are not turning.
When it comes to idiot drivers, I have to say, this hasn't been too bad.
We haven't really seen very many of them.
No.
I just don't like seeing somebody changing lanes
really quickly. When multiple lanes with no blinker.
And like when there's transport trucks coming up and they got a really small gap to squeeze in and the transport truck's not going very slow.
Yeah.
And like they can't slow down as quickly.
Yeah, some people just cut off these big trucks and it's scary. Oh, and earlier on today we did see a mattress on the side of the road, and then it wasn't very much longer.
So that truck pulled over with a...
I'm just glad we weren't behind that truck.
Yeah.
But all in all...
See, look, they're stopped.
Yeah. So this lane is moving, the one I was just in wasn't, so we'll keep going. Okay, that's all I wanted to say about Virginia traffic.
Okay, bye. We're stopped again.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna go, and then it didn't.
And
the speed limit here is 70 miles an hour, and we are currently doing 0. This is how it's been for quite some time. So we'll update again when we get a bit closer, and basically when we're about to enter North Carolina.
Yeah.
And that could be at any time at all. We have no idea.
No, I looked. We're not close yet.
Yeah. Virginia is a large state to travel through.
Depending on which direction you're going, where you're coming from, and where you're coming out, but we've got a long way. Like, basically, the widest part you can find of Virginia is our route.
Yeah. Oh, more brake lights.
Okay. Still in Virginia.
Yeah, and finally we got off of that godforsaken I-95. The worst highway we've been on. It's the one that brought us to Maryland, and it's the one that brought us out of Maryland. And I hope to God it's going to be forever before I have to drive that again. And then we just turned off onto the I-85, and we're back surrounded by trees again, and the first thing I've noticed was the trees are different.
Again.
So now we're pretty much covered with pine and birch.
Back to pretty driving again now.
Yeah, it's nice to be back into the wooded areas. We haven't seen any corn since we entered Maryland. It's
Oh
like,
my gosh, I never even noticed.
you never noticed that? It was all corn right from Vermont right to Maryland. And we exited Maryland and haven't seen a single corn patch since.
Right.
Yeah. And like I said, the trees changed. It went from, it was all maple in Vermont mostly.
Yeah.
And then as we came down through, I don't even know what kind of trees they were.
So these fuzzier looking ones are pine trees?
Yeah, those are pine trees.
Fuzzy looking ones. But
One-
you knew
the
which
one
ones I meant.
I did, yeah, the one with the pine needles, yeah.
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 Not fuzzy
and
at all.
birch. So it's basically birch and pine in this area.
It's nice.
Is that the sign?
Yes. Virginia, 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 North Carolina. Danger, Will Robinson.
This guy had some plastic left behind him on the road. I didn't know whether to zig or zag. Luckily, I just had to do it. Zag. Crisis averted.
Yes.
Okay. Thank God we're past that.
Yes.
Raleigh.
We're 15 minutes from our destination for the day.
Yeah. And traffic on this end is not too bad. Either that or I'm just getting used to this.
I think it's a little bit of both. Maybe.
Probably, yeah.
Could I get some of that water?
Yes, you can.
Water.
Water. Past Greensboro. What?
Nothing. She's listening to us, and I don't want her. No.
Which result?
No.
Near Greensboro, North
Cancel.
Carolina. Would you like?
Go back.
Okay, so I can't say any names of
No.
things.
No. Keep it up. That was fun. Oh, now we're really squish. Anyway, flip this. Want to know a fact I learned about North Carolina when I was doing all my research about things I'm scared of?
But
The most poisonous snake bites in all of the U.S. are in North Carolina.
oh, it's a good thing we're not camping here.
That's why we're not camping here.
My legs just
Well, your legs don't feel right because we walked 1 billion miles yesterday.
a billion.
Yeah.
Jeez. I feel like you're not even exaggerating. Okay, so this is the road right
When possible,
here,
make a U-turn, then take the first right.
and it says to make a U-turn up here.
Oh yeah, and the lane says that's what you do here.
Oh my God! Look at that!
Wow.
It actually says make a U-turn.
And the light is yellow for going.
Oh my
well,
God.
Greg, yellow.
Turn right on Chilton Way.
Okay, we gotta get in this other lane now. Wow.
Right.
So that was a little bit stressful, but it was okay though.
Well, because you did it on a yellow while there was traffic coming.
Oh.
All right, we're on her street.
Okay. Stop.
Peace on the right.
Arriving in Ampe's on the right.
Okay, so
4203.
is
I don't
this
know what
it?
the. I don't-
Or is it the one where?
That one's 4201. That one's 4209.
She said she was going to move her truck. Is this it?
I don't know. 4203. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is why she said take the driveway at an angle.
Oh no, we're fine.
Whoa.
No, I'm trying to take a video of it all falling.
Like snow.
Like none of this was here.
So I don't know what it means when it changes color on the GPS, but it is not the state line.
No?
No, we're not even close.
We're not even close?
Not even close.
Oh, okay. So scrap all that.
Whoa. And that probably.
Past Greensboro? What?
Nothing. She's listening to us, and I don't want her. No.
Which result?
No.
Near Greensboro, North
Cancel.
Carolina. Would you like?
Go back.
Okay, so I can't say